Well, good afternoon, friends. It is great to have you with us here on the afternoon of New Year's Eve as we prepare to say good riddance to 2020 and hello to 2021. So, we are going to talk a little bit about inlets today. We've been down this track before. If we scan up this way, you'll see behind that tree, right about there, is the dam for the old fish hatchery, and the water comes streaming down right into Sky Lake. So I thought we'd go for a little walk along the inlet and talk about. Oh, I may have my wellies on, but it's still a little slippery out here. So I can get wet. I just can't walk on ice too well. So maybe I'll just, you know what? I've got my wellies on. Let's walk right in the stream. Let's let the new year flow into us like this stream flows into our beloved lake. And just want to pause for a moment and see if you can see that nice little formation of ice right there. I imagine if I had a thermometer that this water is probably in the 30s, maybe 40s, but not much warmer than that. And then it comes into the lake, where the lake is clearly freezing up. We aren't going to walk out onto the lake because it is clearly not safe, especially right here, but you can see kind of where the flowing water comes in. The inlet is actually deeper right here than it is once it gets into the lake. The lake is quite shallow right there, like a couple inches. And then the ice starts forming along the edges of it, and it does get thicker as it goes out, but you can see the darker spots are spots that are a little bit thinner, and so you really want to stay away from those. And I imagine the ice on the lake is still not quite thick enough. We usually don't start checking it until the middle of January at the earliest, mainly because we know from past experiences that the ice does not thicken as much as we would like before then. But it has been quite the year. And I know that we have had some joyous moments in 2020. We've had the opportunity to virtually connect with one another. Some of us who normally only connect once a year have found a way to virtually connect a lot more often, which has been great. We got to welcome a bunch of families here this summer for some private family retreats. That was awesome. We have had just an outpouring of financial support from friends of Sky Lake this year. Also awesome. We've had time to really just get out and appreciate God's creation here. So those are some of the things that we want to hold on to as we go into a new year. But there are other things like not being able to see people in person as much, not being able to go about without a mask on. I mean, not being able to have our traditional summer camp for the first time in 73 years. That, not so awesome. But we know that we are on this journey together, and that brings us strength. And like the water flowing into this lake continues to sustain us through these challenging times. But in a few hours, we will officially welcome in a new year. And I hope that instead of making resolutions about, losing weight or whatnot, you can still do those. But I hope that this coming year, that you might take the time to really reflect on what it is you want let into your life. What is it that you want God to bring into your life? And what is it that you want to bring in to the life of our community and our world? What is it that you are going to bring into this world to help sustain other lives. This has been a really interesting year, friends, and though this is our final mini hike of 2020, we expect that we will start right back up next Tuesday with Jenna going on a hike. That'll be fun. It'll be the first hike of 2021, and of course you can join us for our Sunday campfire this Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on our Facebook page. And look for a link on Saturday for our next bake sale, because it's almost time. It's going to happen next weekend. So exciting things coming up. I hope that we are able to connect again in person in 2021, and that you all have a safe and happy New Year's. Blessings, friends. Bye-bye.